Alright, so we're going up against a shaman, and these days there is only one type of shaman that's on the ladder, that's in the metagame in general, and that's Aggro Shaman. The mulligan for this matchup is very similar to Hunter. With one key difference, you can actually get away with keeping a Dark Cultist if you're going second for a couple reasons. Um, a lot of it's possible for Aggro Shaman's minions to just straight up bully ours, because there are two minions in general that have just straight up better stats than almost all of our early game minions, and they are Tunnel Trog and Totem Golem. Those are the two toughest minions for us to deal with in this matchup. But my opener is really, really good. I only had to toss one card, and I ended up getting Elise, which it just made the hand even better and kept everything else. So he had an answer for Zombie Chow, unfortunately, but I mean that's hopefully gonna slow him down a bit, since it only gives him 2 mana versus the full 3. But Annoyatron, this is another matchup where Annoyatron shines as long as they don't have Earthshock. Of course, my opponent has Earthshock, but it's fine. Here, I do not agree with this trade at all. I 100% felt he should have gone face there, but I'm gonna go with Shadow Boxer and then coin out the Museum Curator. Go ahead and try to smooth out my curve a little bit better, but well, not even really that, because honestly, it's just like the Aggro Hunter matchup. For your Discover cards, you want to choose taunts above all else, so that's why I snap picked Deathlord there. Actually, it wasn't to smooth out the curve. So yeah, taunts like Deathlord, more Annoyatrons if you're discovering with a Gorilla Bot, Arcane Nullifier, Sludge Belcher, things like that. You pick those above all other minions in this matchup because the games go very fast, just like against Aggro Hunter. But he did drop Totem Golem there, and I just happened to be able to pick up Shadow Word Pain a bit earlier, so that was pretty big. Shadow Word Pain is a huge card for us in this matchup. It's specifically for Totem Golems, Tunnel Trogs, and even Argent Horse Rider. And Feral Spirits are pretty good targets as well. So here I finally dropped the Deathlord and go ahead and heal my face, since this is enough to deal with the Totem. And the Overload is really holding him back, and he's forced to choose between, I guess, drawing and just playing more threats. So here he gets a pretty big turn though. He drops a Tunnel Trog, plays the Feral Spirit, and then drops Finley, and he's gonna pick Life Tap for his hero power since he's out of gas and he wants to keep drawing. But here Holy Nova was a really nice pickup here, because I'm gonna play Northshire Cleric, Holy Nova, clear 2 guys off his board, which, I mean, it doesn't completely wipe it, but I get to draw a card off of it. But yeah, Aggro Shamans, you play it pretty much like you're going up against Aggro Hunter, and I so called this 3 damage here. That was pretty sick during the actual game. And that's exactly how much he rolled, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, you want to kill all their stuff as soon as it comes down, just like Face Hunter, even if you have to use your cards inefficiently or just make trades that are inefficient. You just want to kill all their stuff the minute it comes down, because you don't want to give Aggro Shaman any additional resources to put damage on your face. Value does not matter, life total does matter. You're just trying to survive. So you just cut off all damage sources, force them to keep playing cards from your hand to deal damage to you to try to kill you. I play Dr. Boom here to assert my board position, and of course the Aggro Shaman top decks Doomhammer at this point in the game, which is custom. But you are in a good position if, as you guys saw a little bit earlier, if they're starting to use Burn against your minions and not your face, and they don't have their own board, then you're likely to win the game. Here I just go ahead and play Mech Warper, get the discounted Shadow Boxer, hero power to try to pick off the Divine Shield. I don't get it, but the Boombot does its job for me, and I get to swing 7 at the Dome. But he doesn't really have a way to come back here because he looks like he has to tap to find an answer. And even though the Doomhammer is equipped, I mean, even double Rockbiter wouldn't do it. He would need both Rockbiters and another source of damage. But he doesn't have it, and he's just going to concede. So that's going to be the game. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys for the next one.